Sagittarius, hi, welcome to my channel. This will be your November 2020 reading for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, maybe Venus. And this is a very important month for you, let me already state this. At the end of the month, everything's going to be different. This is a month of healing, and you come in with a feeling of being lucky, being well surrounded by friends. Very nice beginning of the month. There are some surprises, and there's someone in your presence that I'm seeing who's very important, a central figure. But this month for you is about healing and finding total forgiveness for your freedom at the end of the month. So let's see what the cards say here. But already I'm getting this message here that you had an opportunity in September, second half of September, that is going to come back around, and this will be through a friend. This is a friend who is very much about plants, the earth, coming together, finding, like, you find great affinity with this friend, and there was a situation, an opportunity that you had there. Perhaps it is for work, perhaps it's for a situation where you live, that is going to come back around here in the beginning of November, and you will be thinking about that. But you're feeling good in the beginning of the month. There is a things will be moving forward from the second half, and then we have at the end of the month like a glimpse of how it's going to be when things are going to be really opening up here in 2020, because we have to say there's been a very serious energy around 2020, especially for you here, Sagittarius. Sobering energy, like feeling kind of restricted, not really less joyous than you would naturally be, because you love jokes, you love to have a good time, you love a good party, and perhaps that's not really happening right now because we have all these restrictions and government stuff to deal with. Now know that this is something like you're going to find your own liberation, your own freedom with that. So at the start of the month here, as it develops, there is this key somebody is going to give you. This is something that they are going to say to you. It can be this trusted friend or this someone from your community. And they're going to say something to you, and it's going to make sense. It's going to unlock your future. There's some stuff that you are asked to shed. Like, you're going to feel the power of a new beginning within you. This is a moment of true, like, I feel also in your body. Here, there have been a lot of changes since 2018, and there's a stabilizing happening there. There might be still some experiments that you're doing around that, but there is a new opportunity here to earn money coming your way, to find a total transformation. Where were you with your resources? At the end of March, beginning of April. In June, what opportunities were transpiring there? How has your income or your possessions, like your money, your energetic flow, basically your wallet, how has it changed at those 2 points? Because there's a key there for what's going to, well, it's the energy of November basically when it comes to transformation there. And you might be beginning something completely new, as I see it here. Something close to the earth, maybe working with the earth, maybe you want to grow things, plant things. There is a deep connection, like something that is rooted in the earth. It can be working with materials, for example, working with bodies. Maybe you are working with bodies. What can it be? Like alternative medicine, a doctor. Maybe you are a doctor or a nurse, but can also be like a massage, yoga teaching, anything that has to do with real contact, with touch. That's what I'm seeing here. You're gonna be quite popular in the beginning of the month in your community. Like, there's people coming to you, and it's nice. You're having a nice flow here in the beginning. Then after, there's gonna be more like a moment where you're gonna withdraw and be like by yourself, but you're gonna want that. You're gonna feel that there's a key there to your healing. Let me see what's going on around here. So your goal here is to find a place where you're financially, emotionally, and like you're looking for a maturation, for being self-sufficient. You are looking for an inspiration, and this inspiration is coming to you, an inspiration to grow something and a new opportunity. something that you're really gonna pour your heart in, and that you're gonna want to gamble for it in a sense. You're gonna be like, okay, this is what I want. You are setting a goal to start a business. To start a business that can bloom and blossom and grow, and something for the long run, something maturity. You kind of want to work with someone. You kind of want to work with a partner. You might be in a couple with someone and looking at doing a business together. You might be looking for someone to do a business with. You, as I'm seeing here in your atmosphere, there is someone, a very creative energy, a very beautiful person, a person who seems to bring luck and spread happiness around them. Let me clarify to see, because as I feel here, you're looking for someone to have a family with, like do life with, a life partner. Maybe there is a life partner in your life, and then at that point there is going to be a maturation process where perhaps you're going to take on another adventure together. Like living together, for example, or living in another place, in another home, in another house, maybe even in another country. You're looking at that. Maybe you want to have a child together. There's a lot of opportunity here. If you don't want that, this is a moment to be really safe and protect yourself. There is career blessings here. Everything that you will come up with and that you will have like an inspiration about this month can bring you great honors, can bring you the money and stability you are looking for. That will allow you to create something like a nice environment for yourself. That's what you want. You want a nice environment for yourself. Some of you are looking at moving. Maybe moving countries. There's this idea of leaving a burden behind you. Something that you idolized before, that you had like a glamour. There's a glamour that is breaking here. Where were you with love in April? There's a healing here. On the 26th of November, you're going to have a very healing day. You might get a psychic message about that. Or somebody saying something to you that is going to have so much more meaning than what their words are, because the words just stress vibration, right? But sometimes someone says something and they have actually a very clear message for you. So on that day, be mindful. Just be aware, be alert, be curious about what's coming your way. 15th and the 19th of the month, you are also going to have a good news about money, some kind of opportunity, some kind of resource that can come to you, a key to get resources, to get new resources. You want to start something new here. We have 1, 1, 3 and 10 energy. So that's pretty clear here to me. There is the next steps for you to undertake to get here, to you're looking to invest in a career, actually, something that is really yours, and to grow that. You know, one day at a time, just pour your love in that. You're really looking for that, as I see it here. And then there is this next action to undertake is for you to, like, I have the Magician here. It's for you to get into your power, Sagittarius. You have all the things on the table. You have all the skills you need to create the life of your dreams within you. Everything you do with love, and that everything you truly love while you do it will bring you the success. Trust yourself here. At the beginning of the month, you might come with a total revelation. Somebody, a very beautiful person. This can be having a lot of feminine energy. So whether you're a woman or a man, can be a woman who tells you something about yourself. And you hadn't seen yourself in that way yet. And that gives you an idea for a business here. I'm seeing you have some real psychic days at the end of the month, getting really inspired there to create a new source of income that will also shape your vitality. You're letting go of all the habits that are not serving you. Like, so maybe you have to cut a few things out. You have to sacrifice something that is like, this can be a habit of, like, it can be an eating habit, but something that makes your body heavy, that weighs you down. I'm seeing you still might need some magnesium. but there's something that needs to be set free. And there is a serious liberation here. You're gonna have to, they're gonna be fated events at the end of the month that are gonna drive your path forward. And I would like to pull some cards around this person that I see at the center of the reading, whom I feel is not you. So let's see who this is. This can be somebody you are with, somebody very creative, somebody who has a lot of fire in them, somebody you admire a bit. Then let's see how it goes. This can be an Aquarius or a person really connected to cosmology, who likes metaphysics, a scientist or a writer, somebody who, a teacher, can be a teacher as well, somebody who shares wisdom with the people, somebody who's really connected and who can be your lucky star. This can be the partner you're involved with. This is somebody who has a lot of attention here with the Knight of Cups. This is somebody who wants to make an offer to you, or you would like to make an offer to. If it's related to a business, it might be to create something together. If it's romantic, and I'm seeing here with the cups, I'm seeing you make a move, or this person make a move towards you. This can be in the middle of the month when things are moving forward there. Because in the beginning of the month, actually you're pretty popular, and then there is a going inward. Although the middle of the month, you have some, well, maybe I'm thinking that this hermit moment, this moment where you're going to withdraw in the middle of the month, this is going to give you a fresh start with yourself. Like you're going to change something in your psychology and embrace this can-do attitude that's going to give you a lot of courage to make an offer. This is an offer like expansion. Maybe you want to travel with this person. Maybe you would like to travel towards this person. The Three of Wands, it's an energy of expansion. The Three talks about the Empress. So again, somebody who writes, who's good with words, for example. Somebody who's a teacher. Somebody who likes children. Somebody who might be working with children. Maybe a teacher to children. Maybe you like to do a project that involves children. Let's see, that's a bit vague. Maybe this, like, there's this travel opportunity through this person. And travel might still be blocked for you until your ruler Jupiter goes into Aquarius, and that's on the 21st of December. Then things are really going to open up here for you. It's gonna be so much lighter. I can assure you that. Take my word for that. That's gonna be so much better there. Also, your communication is going to be really on point there. King of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. This talks about a commitment. A commitment to a house. Maybe you're gonna move, or like some kind of, I'm seeing you have a consultation. Maybe you're gonna go see an astrologer, a reader, or a psychologist. I'm not seeing a psychologist actually, just somebody in the alternative medicine that's gonna help you to cut everything that you do not need, and to kind of tweak this thing in your psychology that is going to be the key to your success here. And that will allow you to tap into the abundance that the universe has in store for you here next year. There is an opportunity around a home or going to another place here. And some paperwork around that. Perhaps you're looking also at doing something more traditional for those who are single. You might be looking at being in a couple, and how would that work, and how do you see that? What's going to be important for you here, because we have the Magician, is knowing that you are creator. Your thoughts create your reality. You you have the power here in November to invent it. I'm seeing you have a few fated events at the end of the month, but also like around the 29th, you're gonna receive a psychic message. Do meditate. It's something that will be a great investment, especially if you're born early in the, if you're a Sagittarius Sun and born early in the month. So early in the month, by that I mean early in the cycle of Sagittarius. So for example, born in November here. So let's see, let me clarify this Magician. What is the action here to undertake? You have to, well, you don't have to do anything. I can make a suggestion, Sagittarius. So what's going on here is that there is a total transformation. It's closing a chapter. This solar year is really a new beginning. Some of you might have their, like a very important transition in their astrological chart here, because there's really a leaving of an old life behind. You're starting anew. It's like you want a new place. If you are in a committed relationship, like a rebirth of the relationship, a new way of doing it. I see two people raising the glass here together and being at a table with friends. So it's like a classical kind of couple situation that I'm seeing here. And the Empress again, I'm seeing someone that is really, you're looking at some specific woman. We have here the woman in the center, and the Lenormand, and then we have, there's a very, maybe this woman, there's a woman, so that it's a person. So if you are a woman, it can be a man, it can be a woman. If you're interested in woman, doesn't matter. It's genderless. Let's say gender neutral. But this is a person who is very, very much in touch with their creative side. It can be an artist or a musician. You are wanting to step up your game here, Sagittarius. The Six of Pentacles, there's this idea of an equal give and take. So when you are thinking about this person, make sure that you don't carry the burden of the past here, because you're gonna have to be a totally different, like the new you, great, is gonna do great in this. Let me just say that. And I would like to see what these mice are about. Well, that's an erratic Mercury retrograde way of shuffling the cards. Okay. So this person, that is in your atmosphere, which might be the person you are with or the person you are looking at, your person, has to make a big decision. I'm seeing this is someone who has quite some attention around them. They're quite popular. Maybe I already said that, but there are some people making offerings to this person. And they have to make a decision. There is forward movement here because there is an emotional maturity here. So this is the mice, in a sense, it's other people looking at the same, maybe looking at the same person as you. Testing whether this is surely for you, muscle testing. I'm thinking when you want to move forward with something, it's interesting to tune in with the legs, as there have been some changes in your body as well. I feel your body is healing and talking to you, and your soul is making contact with you through your body, giving you these messages. So when you feel tension in your legs, it means something. The quad helps you move forward. Something with the calf muscles, that's related to the heart. If you feel tension in the calf muscles, trying to release that. From the calf muscles, there's blood pumped up to the heart. So you might want to be getting a nice massage or something, just to bring yourself in a space of my body is able to receive here. Okay, I'd like to know if there is something that, let me go for these, that Sagittarius really needs to know here moving through November before we close this reading. 29th, really very important day. If you are looking to meet someone, you might meet someone on the 29th. Be aware of, because we're all restricted, be aware if there's a possibility, just go for it. This is your moment to gamble and to create and to also show yourself as who you truly are. I'm seeing you as a quite mystical person here through November. Be yourself, but take action. This is not a moment to, in November, we're not sitting back and letting it come to us. We speak up. We say what we want. There's an important news coming. You're getting important messages here. Don't beat yourself up about stuff that happened in the past. This is a totally new chapter for you. It is a month of total forgiveness for everything that happened before, and of you really connecting to. I see you actually doing something with the earth, maybe taking care of, like gardening. I don't know what it can be, but something that's really close to the earth. And then again, we have the woman here. Okay. Maybe you're going to want to connect to this person through the written word. This is somebody who is very connected to the spirit world. You're going to feel that. They have like a light aura around them. Very mystical. If you have yet to meet this person. All right, I think that's all I've got for you, Sagittarius. I hope this resonated with you. Please subscribe. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for leaving me your comments as well. I love to come back here at the end of the month and see how it all played out for you. It's always nice to read your experiences and see whatever transpired here. Thank you, and thank you for being here. Namaste.